when Pam Bondi did her initial press conference, she said, I've got the Epstein file on my desk and it's got the client list is on my desk. And then she came out the other day and said, there's really nothing there. We don't have anything. There's really nothing to let out. Well, it made lots of people pretty mad. But then Trump the other day said, what's it matter? I get it matters. And y'all, I think this is going to be their first kind of flub of, I think that's right.
Yeah, it seems weird because wasn't Trump like super pro, like we're going to let it out like while he was running?
Yeah, I think so.
But that's one of those like, hey, you promised it and now you're acting like it's not a big deal. So that feels weird.
It feels kind of a slap, I guess.
Yeah. Hey, everybody. Welcome to today's episode of the TexTenn podcast. Keith here. I've got Clay. It's been forever, and it's all my fault because I've been out of town and unavailable. Clay has been polite and just keeps asking, but here we are. We're back.
Diligently working. That's what I've been doing.
Are you, though, or is it all Kate? I mean, if we're being honest.
That was a lot.
Yeah. Dude, it's been forever since I've talked to you.
I know. How was just the name? Where all you been?
Everywhere.
Okay.
Went to Florida, did a family reunion, went to the Universal Studios, which by the way, like I'm 100% convinced now that Universal Disney is like the biggest scam in the world. It just is. Like the tickets were $150 a person. But like if you actually want to ride more than like 1 or 2 rides in a day, you have to get the fast pass, which is $300 per person.
How many people do that? Do most people do the fast pass? I mean, I know nothing about any of that, but I know that you're supposed to get the fast pass so that you can ride rides. But it sounds to me like that's what everybody does.
My guess is probably like a third, because I mean the other line is way longer.
It is.
Yeah, but it was, I mean, look, it was fun. Graham didn't last the entire day. It ended up being Annabelle and I that did the entire park for the entire day. And she drugged me from one end to the other and back and back and back and back. Had a great time, walked like who knows how many miles. But at $450 per person per day, like how many people can actually afford that without going into actual debt?
I guess you can afford it. I don't know.
Well, no, people are just going into credit card debt. I'm 100% convinced that people are just putting this on their credit card and paying it off, between 20 and 29% interest over the next like 2 or 3 years.
I hope it was fun.
Yeah, like I don't even want to know. We went to
memory that lasts forever because I'm still paying for it on my credit card.
Yeah, like my kids remember it one way and I remember it another way. Right? Like, thanks, guys. Thanks. But no, it was a lot of fun. We had fun at the family reunion. It was all go the entire week. Was back for a little while, then went to Tennessee. I went for work. The kids and Deanna went down to see her grandmother in Alabama, and they play on the river the entire time they're there. So skiing, jet skiing, boating, all that fun stuff. Yeah. So, well, Annabelle's the only one who skis. Graham refuses to even try. He won't even try.
Why?
I don't know. I would love to ask him or I'd love for you to ask him, because I asked him. He's like, I don't know. I don't want to do it. I'm like, why? Just try it once. Just try it. But yeah, Annabelle.
Did you water ski growing up?
Yeah.
You did?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And when I go, I water ski as often as possible while I'm there, because just to prove that I still can at 44, really.
Yeah. All right. It's been a little bit for me. I assume I still could.
So when I tried it the first time go ahead.
The new thing is that surfing. Yes. I haven't done that. I tried wakeboarding a few times. I couldn't figure that thing out. Give me a slalom ski.
Wakeboarding to me was way easier than skiing. Like, well, of course, I was behind this probably like $140,000 wakeboarding boat. Like, it's made for wakeboarding.
Yeah.
And literally it pulled me up like that, and I was like, this is the easiest thing in the world. And I mean, I was jumping like the first time. I was jumping from one side to the other. I was like, this is so much easier than skiing. But
I mean, I can
I've never
get
had the
up,
opportunity.
but
No problem.
yeah, no problem. I can get up, but then that board just I can't figure out how to. I mean, the board just kind of does what it wants after that. I think
Interesting.
I never figured out how to do it, and so I quit. Give me the ski.
Yeah.
I'm not here to learn something new. Give me the ski.
Yeah, it's been a long time since I've wakeboarded, but I'm 100% confident I can do that today. The skiing thing, so it's interesting. So they have like this pontoon boat that always has like 8-10 people on it, so it can get me up if I'm using 2 skis. On one ski, it can't even. It's just not fast enough, right?
Yeah,
like can't get enough movement to actually get up. So the only way on that I can slalom ski is I have to drop a ski, which I had never done before. Like, I guess 2 summers ago was the first time I had ever. They were like, try dropping a ski. I was like, dropping a ski? Like, somebody's gonna run over it. They're like, oh no, that's how we all learn how to do it. And I was like, really? You didn't just start off with 1 ski? So that's how they do it in their family. Is just the honest family. They just drop a ski and then put it in. Which the very first time I did it, I didn't get my foot far enough back to get it in, and I touched the wall, pow, like FaceTime, like right into the water, like painful, like. But I finally figured out how to do it, and then on the jet ski, I just. My wife either goes way too fast or not quite fast enough. So she'll like literally jerk me out of the skis. Or so I drop a ski on that too. That's the only way to slalom for me to slalom while I'm there. And maybe I'm just too old to be able to get up on 1 ski, but yeah, it was a crazy 3 weeks. Yeah, just absolutely insane. So, but I'm back. Well, I'm back now. I'm leaving again next week to take Graham to Coach Rack is doing his baseball camp. Coach Rack from Savannah Bananas.
Yeah.
He's doing his baseball camp next week. So I'm taking him over there. He's super excited because, he's got his Coach Rack gloves that he wants him to sign. So his batting gloves. So.
Oh, but he's stoked.
Yeah. This camp, they call it Not Your Average Baseball Camp is what they call it. And it's supposed to be just like the most fun camp ever for baseball. So
I bet.
We'll see. It was not expensive, which was what was kind of shocking. Like it's hard to get in. Like you have to sign up like the moment it's available because it just fills up. But it was not expensive. So I was kind of shocked.
That's good.
Yeah.
Recoup some of that Disney money.
Yeah. It's the exact opposite.
I'm sorry, Universal. Is there a difference? Universal. I don't know. Is there
Disney's even more expensive? It's just more expensive. It's nuts.
Those are like I'm showing how what I don't know in this world. Disney and Universal are 2 different things. Is that right?
Companies. Yeah. Like Universal Studios is the one, like they make movies, like they do Jurassic Park and like all the Fast and Furious movies and stuff like that.
Got it.
And then Disney's Disney, obviously.
Got it.
Yeah. So it was a very good time. Halfway through Orlando, though, I looked at Annabelle and said, I need a vacation right now away from this vacation because you are going to kill me. Like we haven't slowed down for half a second the entire time we've been here.
No kidding.
So it was pretty funny. She didn't care. She's like, you're fine. Suck it up.
Well, so you said Graham made it halfway through or whatever. Where did he go? He just goes back to the hotel or what?
Just went back and just hung out.
Okay.
Just had a gold time at the resort. So the resort we were at was like a Marriott type resort with tons of stuff to do, like basketball, putt, like just thousands. Like they had 3 pools, like all sorts of stuff to do. So he was just like, I mean, because it was hot, man. I mean, it's just like it is here, but you're outside for 12 hours. Like that's a long day. And he was just like, yeah, I've had enough. So
I'm out.
Yeah, it was good though. It was really good. So, what the heck have you been doing?
I haven't done anything really spectacular.
Nothing. Just boring.
It's our time.
No backflips.
I backflipped into the pool a couple times.
Oh, okay.
Jeff, it makes Jeff a little nervous.
Why?
No backflipping, no running, no diving. Of course, I do all of that anyway.
All of that. Yeah. So does he try to enforce the rules, or like is he an old man, or what's the deal?
Yeah, he tries to enforce
like grumpy old man, like get off my lawn. Like what's the deal?
It's exactly what it is. No diving. Okay. Here, I'm going to do
Okay,
a backflip.
sure. I'm 40
backflip
something years
count.
old. We're fine. Yeah, we're fine. If I die, I die. It's fine. That's not me.
Speaking of which, and baseball, did you see Justin got drafted?
Yes, I did. 71st.
He is currently stepping onto an airplane headed for Arizona.
That's awesome.
Jeff just sent text messages showing the Southwest agents recognized him, and he had to take a bunch of pictures.
That's really cool. That's awesome.
They just called some dude in the back who come up here to take a picture. It's like, yeah, this is where it begins.
That's awesome, man. Yeah. No, as soon as it happened, Graham was like super excited. He's like, did you see it? I was like, yeah, I saw.
Yeah.
I saw. So Graham was super excited for him. That's freaking amazing, man. It's freaking. I mean, it sucks that he didn't go to the Cubs because they're the only good team in baseball. But I mean, that doesn't mean he won't end up there, right? Like that's my hope.
You end up anywhere, right? I think.
Yeah. So that's really cool, man. Like I'm just really interested to watch this journey, like how this works. You know, through the minor leagues and the major leagues, and I mean, it's a whole thing. So that's gonna be fun. I'm assuming our boy Jeff was super stoked.
Yeah. A little bit.
That's awesome. That's a little bit. That's really cool. Yeah. So I saw that. Yeah. What else? What else have you been doing? Like other than illegal backflips into a pool? Just work.
Yeah, just work. I got a Kate story.
Oh, okay. Let's thank Kate for fixing this though, because Kate spent like 45 minutes on Tuesday trying to get it so we could record, and your stupid little machine. Yeah, you just abandoned her. You didn't have to. You chose to. You abandoned her, and I don't know how she got it fixed, but thank you, Kate, because otherwise we would not be doing this. Because every time anybody said anything, I heard it like 3 times, and it was going to be a little bit much for the podcast, I think.
Yeah, sounds like it.
Yeah. So anyway, Kate's story.
So there's one of the vendors that we use has a salesman who is the greatest guy. His name is Scott King. He's from around here. Everybody knows him. Everybody loves him. There is not a better person in this world than Scott King.
Interesting. And he's a salesman.
So yeah, we had ordered something from this place, from the place that he works for. It's called AOC. I don't know why I'm not saying.
Yeah, I was gonna say, like, are we hiding this or?
Yeah, no, it's AOC. We had ordered something, and I was gonna run down there and get it. And I was standing between Mom's office and Kate's desk, where I could see both of them. And not only am I a fan of Scott King, Mom is a huge fan of Scott King. Kate loves Scott King. Anyway, Kate says, "Hey, you don't have to go down there. Scott's going to bring it." And I just very quickly said, "Yeah, well, I'm not talking to him when he gets here." And both of them, Mom and Kate both go, "Huh? What?"
That's funny.
I said, "I am not talking to him when he gets here." And they said, "What? What in the heck happened?" I said, "He knows what he did. I'm not going to talk to him." So, okay. A little bit goes on. And there was 2 guys in the showroom, and Scott pulls in, and I'm standing by the parts counter talking to these 2 guys, and Scott starts walking up the front porch. Kate gets up and just goes and meets him outside, like to get whatever it was so that he wouldn't come in. So she takes whatever it was from him, and then turn around. She walks in. And she says, and Scott's following her, and she kind of passes by me and says he's got to check the oil levels. And I just kind of looked at her, and I was able to play this off, not talking to Scott as he walks by, because I was talking to these other 2 guys.
Sure.
So then he goes outside. Those 2 guys leave. Kate comes and says something, and I said, "Get him out of here."
That's just rude, man.
Like, what in the heck? So he's outside for a little while, and then he comes back in, and again, I'm able to stay. He walks in the back door, which is 15 or 20 yards from where I was standing, and he walks up to the parts counter and talks to Javier, I guess. And Kate looks at it and says, "Okay, Scott, is that all? Is that all you need?" I couldn't take it anymore. I just started laughing.
Rude.
And Scott's looking like, what in the heck?
What is going on?
Here?
Yeah.
What is going on?
That's just rude.
Oh my gosh, it was funny. So finally I walk up, I'm laughing. I shake Scott's hand. Kate stomps off back to her desk.
You're lucky she didn't throw something at you.
She was so mad the rest of the day. Oh, it's funny.
You're
Thanks, Scott.
like,
thanks, Scott.
You're going to get stabbed
laugh.
by her at some point. You know that, right? Like, she's just going to come up with a shank and just right in between the ribs.
Gosh,
just like,
it was funny.
Oh, that's good. I like it.
Yeah.
So we just decided to be mean to Scott just for the heck of it.
No, it was actually more of a joke on Mom and Kate. Mom was
hysterical.
Mom was gone when Scott came.
Okay.
She may have been gone the rest of the day. She worried about it all night long. The next
Why
morning,
would you do that to your mother?
what in the heck happened with Scott? I said, oh, you missed
Nothing.
that.
Absolutely nothing happened. You missed the part where I started laughing and realized I was playing a joke on everybody. Why would you do that to your own mother?
Gosh,
what was wrong with you?
Funny. Oh,
Like-
she worried about it all night long. What could Scott have done to Clay?
Oh,
It was funny.
that's just mean. Clarice,
Yeah.
I'm sorry that your son does not respect you more than that. I apologize. On his behalf, I apologize. What's wrong with you? Goodness,
anybody that knows Scott will think this is funny because I mean,
That's funny.
Scott's never done anything wrong to anybody. He's the perfect
anybody.
person. But I was
Right,
not
so then-
going to talk to him that day. Scott,
pretty
is that
good.
all?
He's like, what did I do? Like, what did I do? That's really weird. Oh, that's
it's
funny. I like it. That's good. That's good. I mean, hey, you
Yeah.
gotta have some fun while you're working, right?
Yeah,
So-
sure.
So mess with Kate. That seems like a bad idea
Yeah.
if you're you, because like you don't really want Kate being mad at you for a long time. But I
Yeah,
mean,
it's
whatever.
true.
Just take the fate of yourself in her hands. That's fine. Just see what happens. Goodness, that's great. So what has been going on in the world? Because I have absolutely no idea about anything that's happened. You're basically where I get my news. So for the last 3 weeks, I don't know anything that's happened.
It's there's lots of chatter over the Epstein thing, and I kind of see the point of what's it matter anymore? Dude's dead. He's not. What's it matter?
What's the chatter about?
That when Pam Bondi did her initial press conference, she said, "I've got the Epstein file on my desk, and it's got the client list is on my desk." And then she came out the other day and said, "There's really nothing there. We don't have anything. There's really nothing to
Interesting.
let out." Well, it made lots of people pretty mad. But then Trump the other day said, what's it matter? I get it matters. And y'all, I think this is going to be their first kind of flub of, I think that's right.
I think it matters. Not to me personally, but I mean, there's so many people who care about it for whatever reason. I mean, I just don't really know much about actual Epstein anything. I just haven't paid attention over the years. But yeah, it seems weird because wasn't Trump like super pro, like we're going to let it out like while he was running?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah. So that seems
the
like
problem
a big,
is,
seems like a pretty big fumble.
Right.
And again, I don't know that it makes a whole lot of difference to the world and like the world that we live in, but that's one of those like, hey, you promised it, and now you're acting like it's not a big deal. So that feels weird.
It feels kind of a slap, I guess.
Yeah. Interesting. Okay, so we may or may not ever find out anything about that. But what else has been going on in the world? Has Russia taken over yet?
No,
Or they backed off.
no. Trump's mad at Russia too, but He's given Patriot missiles to Ukraine.
Oh,
that evidently can reach.
I thought we weren't backing.
Well, because Putin's not playing his game. He's going to up the ante a little bit.
Calling his bluff. Yeah, calling a bluff, huh? Interesting.
Yeah.
Okay. I don't have a problem with that. The whole thing's just kind of weird. Like, how many Russians have died?
Oh, it's insane. Keep going. Yeah.
Like, at some point, don't you? I mean, not nearly as many as Ukrainians, because there's just physically not the same amount.
That's right.
No, it's not. It's not even close.
It's been so long since we've done this. I forgot about that. We also blew up Iran's nuclear place.
Oh, I do remember that. Yeah.
Okay,
has it been that long since we've done this?
Yeah.
Well, gosh,
it's been a while.
That was nuts.
So my question to you is, you know how they did it? They sent those bombers over and dropped missiles through the hatch.
And nobody knew that they were there.
Then more missiles and more missiles into. Do you think that they called Tom Cruise and said, "Hey, your Maverick plan to blow up that thing did that actually? You think that's
really good? We're gonna do that. How do you feel about it? How do you feel about us stealing that?
Can we use that? What? Do you come plan that for us?
Oh gosh! And Tom Cruise does all his own stunts, so he was actually like hanging on the back of the B-2 bomber the entire way over. Yeah,
if I can go,
I
think it'll work.
Yeah, that's freaking nuts, man. So, okay, real quick, UK estimates, like the United Kingdom is saying 250,000 Russian soldiers have been killed and 750,000 have been wounded as of June 2025.
Yeah.
That's nuts.
Yeah.
Like, at some point, like, if you're the president of this company, doesn't that matter? President of this country, like, surely that matters to you. Like, surely you care.
His land back.
Ukraine, let's see, say February 2024, so it's been a while. No, here we go. 80,000 Ukrainian troops dead. So a lot, but nowhere near, like, just nowhere near. Like, but I mean, the Ukrainians are using all these little drones to like suicide drones to blow up everything, which again, it's super smart because you can't catch them on radar. Like, you don't know they're coming, right? They can fly them so low that like nobody can see them. And then the whole thing is nuts. Like, the whole thing is nuts. I read something about like Zelensky, basically, like, because what was it? What did it say? I don't want to get this wrong, but basically, like, hey, he could have avoided the entire thing potentially, but one person being stubborn, another person being stubborn, and here we are with over close to 200,000 people dead.
Yeah,
over nothing. I mean, and that's what a lot of these.
He could have avoided it by just throwing in the towel, saying, "Okay, come take us." But
no, I think they were saying it was like with the Crimea, because basically Russia already had control of it. And if he would just said, "Hey," I think that's basically what the moral of the story was hey, if he just said, "Okay, yeah, it's yours, fine, take it." It would. The theory is it wouldn't have escalated to what it escalated to. But again, like, shoot, you remember, you're old enough, like when the USSR. Like, my kids don't have a clue what that was, but I mean,
it was scary.
Yeah, but here we are,
taught to be scared of,
trying to rebuild it.
Yeah, I mean that's
we had
essentially it's what he's trying to do.
Yeah. So, but again, at what expense? Because at some point, your economy just collapses. Well, I mean, your economy has to collapse because you're spending so much money, and unless Iran and China are going to continue to pump money in and pump arms and ammunition, and well, shoot, freaking North Korea gave them like 800 or 100,000 or 80,000 or 100,000 soldiers or something like that. Like, it was insane number of soldiers. So unless you're being propped up by all these other communist nations around, like, it's going to be impossible to continue to fund that, and your economy just collapses at some point. It's interesting.
Maybe. Yeah.
Interesting. Like, it feels like you're just, tiptoeing around the edges of World War III at all times, because who's going to get pissed off and say, okay, fine, we're going to drop a nuke, and then we got problems. So again, it's just, yeah. But yeah, no, Iran with those bunker busters, but then of course Iran comes out and says, oh, there was nothing in the bunkers.
Smashed.
So interesting. Yeah. So
Smashed
interesting.
them. It was cool.
It is interesting though, because like we're the only ones who have those like bunker busters
planes
that can go that deep, right?
Yeah, right.
Yeah,
right.
So it just shows you how, like, I did see like a thing showing that the U.S. has more military capabilities for flight, whether it's helicopters or planes, than all of their militaries combined plus a lot. Like, it's not even close.
I think it's close. I think it was pretty cool to even just show, look, we can touch you from anywhere,
and no one knew it was happening. Like,
that's right. No one. So put the rest of the
even
world
our allies were like, whoa,
yeah,
hang on a second. Yeah. That would not have happened under Biden, would be my guess.
No, God, no.
And go out and step out.
I'm
not
sure Biden knew that we had that technology.
Probably pretty good chance. Good chance he didn't know that. That poor dude.
He didn't know what day it was.
Yeah, that poor dude. I mean, he had to be in bed by 7:30. Do you think that he went to the Golden Corral buffet at 4:00 to get dinner, or no?
Probably. You ask about what's in the news. That's the other thing, is this auto pen stuff that people were just using as signature to pardon and get things approved left and right. Yes. You don't know that?
What?
Yeah. All those pardons, the 10,000 pardons or whatever was done on the last day. Biden didn't do that. It was some sort of auto pen. In the auto pen is, if Graham was to write the president and ask a question and he would answer, this is, here's my signature.
Yeah. So
somebody got a hold of the auto pen and went to work.
That can't be true.
Yes.
If it's true, then all those pardons aren't legal, then I would think.
That's right. That's right. That's what they're looking into. Get ready, Fauci.
When did this happen?
When did it happen? On the last several days of his office. It has come out over the last couple weeks.
Yeah, that's going to be interesting. Oh, now this says, New York Times says Biden gave approval for auto pen pardons. That poor dude he couldn't give a...
He didn't know, again, he didn't know what day it was.
Yeah, that dude couldn't give approval to like order steak or chicken at a restaurant.
That's what I'm saying.
Poor guy. Again, just elder abuse is what that was, in my opinion. So, oh man, that's just nuts. I don't understand that stuff. But again, this is why, like, I should probably know more about what's going on, but it's just one of these things like, oh man, it's stuff like that.
No. I've been playing with a pen and I think it has exploded him.
Speaking of auto pens, this thing just auto pinned all over me. That's hysterical. Oh man. All right. So you're busy right now. So when do you actually get to leave South Texas again? Not until skiing time?
Hopefully. I think it's been rumored that I'm going to New York with Beth and Jamie
in New York?
and Sarah Kate. I don't know.
New York City?
Yeah.
Okay.
In December for Beth's birthday.
Anybody who is watching this would highly likely agree with me that there should be a camera crew that goes with you, specifically on you, the entire time. Now, it can show everybody else laughing at you in New York. I think that we should do that. Like, that should be a thing. Because watching... Have you been to New York City before?
No.
Yeah, I didn't think so.
No. No, I haven't.
Yeah,
and that's why they want me to go, is they...
Yeah, that's going to be amazing. Jamie, like, you have to record this, because good gosh. I mean, just take the country boy and throw him into the big city and just see what happens, right? Like, I want to see you in a cab ride. Like, in a cab ride, like with some crazy cabbie and you just losing your mind. Like, that would be awesome.
Yeah. They're trying to get Jeff to go too.
That would be great. If Jeff goes too, then there definitely needs to be a camera crew, obviously. Like, we need to make that happen. That's interesting. Yeah, like, Annabelle wants to go to New York really bad. And I'm like, I never lost anything in New York that I need to go get. So
have you been there?
No.
Yeah.
No. Like, I don't really have a desire to, for some reason.
I've always said I'd like to just fly over it and just see it that way. I've got no reason to go tour, but heck, they want me to go, I'll go. We'll see.
I mean, I'd rather go back to Tokyo. I'd go to London. There's like a lot of big cities that I would go see. New York's just not on my, like, high on my list for some reason. And I don't know why. Like, it's just, I don't know. There's not.
Yeah.
But now, as far as like a big city that was really cool, Tokyo was awesome. I mean, it was unreal. Super clean, super, like, your hotel room is like half the size of this room that I'm in. But I mean, it was so small. But I mean, it was really cool, a lot of fun. I'd go back there in a heartbeat. But yeah, New York, I don't know. Just, that's what I needed, some Yankee yelling at me, telling me to get out of here and cussing me out. Like, yeah, nah, I'll pass. I hope that happens to you, though, because gosh, that would be amazing.
Probably will.
It would be amazing.
Man, I don't know.
This is going to be great.
I'm also going to
great
Florida
stories.
here in a few weeks.
For what?
The Bad Boy meeting is in, I think, Orlando. I've never been to Florida.
It's at the convention center. You've never been to Florida?
Yeah, it's kind of strange. I've been Mississippi, Louisiana, Bama. Not a lot in Bama. I was in Mississippi and drove into
Florida?
Alabama. Yeah, never. I've never had any reason to go there.
How old are you?
Old enough to go to Florida, I guess.
I guess.
But I should have been to Florida.
That's really interesting. I've been to Florida. I can't even count how many times I've been to Florida.
It is seriously Sarah Kate and Beth's favorite place. They're going in a couple
Charleston's the
weeks.
best place in America. Charleston, South Carolina.
Jamie wants to go there.
Hands down. Like, again, I've never done like all the stuff out west, to be fair, but the most fun on the eastern side of the United States, because again, I haven't spent a lot of time on the western. Charleston. I could move there tomorrow. Not a problem. I'd love it. So you need to go do that. But Florida, you need to take an extra day before or after and go fishing with my buddy Jay, Captain Jay.
Okay.
He'll take you snook fishing. Dude,
he's in Orlando. I think that's where it is.
No. No, you're gonna have to go over to Clearwater, but it's like an hour and 45 minutes. So get a rental car, go over there. I'm telling you, I'll send you a picture of the bruise I have on my my bicep from trying to reel in this enormous snook that we caught while we were down there. So I took Graham and Annabelle took him fishing, trying to catch snook, but we had a freaking blast, man. I mean, Graham caught so many snook, it was just unreal. But yeah, these really big ones, they'll run back up into the mangroves, and to get them out, like, you take your rod and you put it all the way down in the water as far as you can, because it confuses them and they'll turn around and swim back out. But I was fighting this one. He was wrapped around like every branch known to man, and he has one branch left to come back around, and then I got him all the way out, and he snapped off. But I had this huge bruise on my arm from fighting him for as long as I did. But I mean, you've got to go fishing with Captain Jay. It's unreal. It's first of all, he's the nicest guy in the world. Best guide I've ever fished with.
Tell him and give me his number, and I'll
give you his number.
Make it happen.
Yeah, this dude.
I'd like to.
So
it'd be cool.
We were talking while I was there, because I started fishing with him back in like 2007. So I mean, we're going on 20 years. And he said, I think you're the only client that's been on every boat that I've ever owned, like as a guide, because he just got a new one. It's beautiful. It's amazing. But I mean, I've never had that much fun with a guide, just because his personality is just so much fun. But two, like, you will catch fish, period. Like, there's no way you're not catching fish, because he goes out every day and he just knows where they are, right?
Knows where they are.
So,
yeah.
I mean,
that's the cool thing about guides.
Yeah. With the kids, we went on a half day because I didn't want to risk that. But we only had to drive like 2 miles to get to the place where we caught all these fish. And then just stayed there the entire time. It's unreal.
Fun.
Absolutely unreal. So I'll send you his information. But yeah, so
Okay.
you've never been to Florida, so that means you're probably going to the Orlando Convention Center, I would assume.
I
Is that-
guess. I don't know.
You don't even know. Good gosh. So yeah,
I got an email the other day saying it's coming. You need to register, and I probably ought to go back and reread that.
probably shouldn't do that. Like if you're going to
Yeah.
show up, you might want to get that taken care of. So yeah, so the Orlando Convention Center, it's pretty big. You'll have fun there, just motoring around. There's not a lot of food out there though, because it's kind of out in the middle of nowhere.
What am I going to eat?
But that's what I always worry about. That's my first thing is like I mean,
What do
food.
you mean there's not any food around there?
Like there's like there's like a Marriott or something right there. You can eat at that restaurant, but there's not a ton of food without getting in a car and going somewhere. Like because there's just not a ton around it. Or
Here,
was
I'm
the last
looking
time I
at
went out
this.
there? Last time I was there was probably 4 or 5 years ago. But
We're staying at that Omni Champions Gate Resort in Orlando, Florida.
how far is that from the convention center?
I don't know, but they'll. I would assume the whole thing will take place at. I mean, I'm looking at a picture of this thing. It's huge. They don't need the convention center for that.
Oh well, then maybe you're staying there then, or maybe you're doing it
Yeah.
there. So, but even
I would
better.
assume that's right.
Well, there you go. But yeah, there's good food everywhere in Florida, just not directly around that convention center.
Okay.
We went to this restaurant. It was like an Argentinian steakhouse
Oh
while
man.
we were there.
What,
In-
like Photoshop? That kind?
Chow, no, it was just it was like a local one, but we
Okay.
got this flaming ribeye. That's like this 36-ounce flaming ribeye that we all shared. I mean, literally, it comes out. It's like on a salt block. It's like that thick, and they light the thing on fire right in front of your face. And it was really good. It was really, really good.
Did you get me and Jamie went to one of those long time ago. Whatever's in San Antonio. And
Yeah,
gosh.
Photo Chow.
yeah, I got the meat sweats. Just quit.
That's a Brazilian steakhouse, right?
Yeah.
Fogo de Chao.
Yeah.
Yeah. I got the meat sweats.
I mean, they were just walking around with all this stuff. I didn't eat a whole lot because it was just all there. It's like, well,
oh my
think I'm
God, I got the
done.
meat sweats.
I think I'm
What
done
exactly are the meat sweats?
Also,
I've never got the meat sweats. Is that some sort of disease?
in restaurant because
is
you're
it
nervous
temporary?
about all
Is
the
it-
meat that's being flung around you.
Yeah, is that a temporary thing? Is that a permanent
True
thing?
story.
Like, oh my gosh, that's freaking hysterical. I got the meat sweats. No, but like a 36-ounce ribeye, that's a large piece of meat. You would have probably got the meat sweats.
Yeah,
Would be my guess.
yeah.
That's hysterical. Yeah. But no, I'm trying to think. We ate at another place that was really good while we were down there in Orlando.
You said there's
Oh.
nothing to
No,
eat.
by the convention center. Like everywhere else, there's tons of good food. But by the convention center
They
itself,
have
last
to go
time there.
fishing with Captain Jay just so I can get something to eat.
There you go. Well, it's not stuck season, but you could get some redfish or some trout, some flounder.
I've got
They don't have a lot of flounder, though.
redfish. I've got a redfish story for you. My buddy Kyle Boltonhouse that lives on the island with you.
Hmm?
He used to
Oh, yeah.
take me fishing. And one day we were back in Nueces Bay, deep in the sloughs, and we were casting, and I was in my back cast and saw this fish boil pretty good ways away from me. I couldn't make this shot again to save my life, but I saw it. I was in my back cast. I saw that fish move, shot it, landed it right on her back. And just immediately it made her mad.
Destroyed
she
it.
grabbed onto this thing. The fight was on, and you could tell it was a big one. It's the
Yeah.
biggest fish I've ever caught. And on the way in, the slide is what? I don't know, remember what the small
it's what-
14 to 28, I think.
14, 28. Yeah, I think so. 15, 28.
So
Something like that.
as I'm reeling this thing in, we both know this is way bigger than 28.
Sure.
And I said,
You get your
I
one
was
though.
like, man, dadgummit, it's too big. I'm not gonna be able to keep it. And I said, well, wait, I can tag it. I can tag this one. Kyle's being kind of quiet over here. So get it to the boat. And I was like, hey, let me get my license. He's like, man, you're not keeping this fish. And I said, huh?
You're like, wait, what?
What? And what I haven't said is Kyle is back then was a big tournament fisher. And that's what, that's a lot of the times that we would go fishing is when he was getting ready for a tournament and to know where the fish were. Anyway, I get this fish to the boat and he says, you're just not keeping it. And I'm going, what in the heck are you talking
lost your
about?
mind.
Said, here's your options. You can keep that fish. You're walking back with it. And I kind of look at him, look at where we were. And I got it. To him, that's a breeding fish. And so he said, we're going to take all the pictures you want with this thing. I don't even have these pictures anymore, but you're not keeping that fish.
That's funny.
Well, I ain't walking, so
I ain't walking, so I guess the fish is going. Yeah. That's funny. See, I've never kept one that was oversized. Like, because again, I'm kind of the same way. Like, maybe if I was younger, if I was younger, I'd be super excited. But my thing is like, man, just let him keep breeding. Let Graham catch. Let Graham catch this thing when it gets a little bit bigger.
Sure. And this and we didn't. We would keep enough, maybe one or two if I wanted fish tacos. Kyle would let me keep something. But
he's like, there a chance the world
I
keep
wanted
that
fish, but
well, yeah, of course. But also that fish would have tasted good, right? Because once they get that big,
I'm sure
it's
that's
just,
right. I'm sure. But boy, would it have been cool to show all my friends this giant fish that I sight casted.
Yeah,
I think that was the coolest part. Was
absolutely.
I couldn't make that shot again to save my life, but I did that day.
That is the really cool thing about redfish is the fact that you can sight cast them, especially like when you see them just like rooting around. You see their backs out of the water. It's like, oh my gosh, I get so nervous that I miss cast like 20 times in a row. It's amazing, but those are super fun. Those are super fun. Yeah, I had to go fishing. Like I really need to. I mean, it's only 1,000 degrees outside, but like I had to go in the water. I survived in Florida, so surely I can survive here, right?
Yeah.
It's got to be able to. But yeah,
we need to get you out in the water. Me and Kyle went fishing on Thanksgiving one day. That's cool. We both were boycotting Thanksgiving for some reason. And
I'm sure your mother appreciated that.
Me and him and another one of his friends. Well, mom and dad run off to Uvalde or somewhere for Thanksgiving typically.
You know why? Because you're mean to her. And you play jokes on her. So I would leave too if I was her.
Yeah, I'm sure that's what it was. My mother was mad, so I went fishing with Kyle.
Yeah, there you go. That's funny. Hey, I mean, Thanksgiving, you're giving thanks for having the ability to go fishing, right?
Heck yeah.
Okay, gotta be thankful for everything.
Heck yeah.
So that's funny. All right, man. I don't have anything else. You got anything?
Nope.
Dude,
good to see you again.
We're gonna, we need to do it Monday. We got to do it Monday next week, so we don't go again long periods without doing this. So I'll talk to you about it later. But everybody, if you made it this far, thank you, Jamie. This was almost long enough for your treadmill, so you're welcome. You're welcome very much. We're real close. That's all that matters.
We'll keep doing that. That's the frustrating thing for Jamie. She's gonna have like 2 minutes of have to put something else on.
Yeah, sorry,
keep
Jamie.
walking.
I hate that for you. Just keep walking.
Keep that treadmill going.
Yeah, absolutely. All right, man. We'll catch you next time. Everybody, thank you. We'll catch you guys next week as well.